First part of the loop is going on quests, raids, or do both, okay? One, going on quests will earn players hidden credits and items, and sometimes powerful creatures that can aid them in quests, okay? That's one thing. We will have a ranking system that does not boost the stats of players, but will unlock perks for them to get them edge on other players. For example, let me give you an example of this. Let's just say little Andy kills you as your ranking is like a ranking 100, and little Andy at ranking 1 just get a good shot, headshot on you, or y'all do PvP as in melee combat, and little Andy somehow get the best of you. Little Andy will loot your body, take all your equipment and stuff like that, and now little Andy has good equipment that will help him inside of the game. Now let's say little Andy is bad at the game, then someone would easily wipe him off the game and then take his loot, and then now they have your loot. Or you can find little Andy if you're, because y'all on the same server, and kill him and take your loot back. But that's all depends. So that's basically how that part of the gameplay loop goes. Then you have the beware of threats. Not only do players have to worry about the players, but players will have to worry about wildlife, creatures, authorities, bandits, entities, anomalies, all types of different things inside of the game. All these things are aimed to take you down, and even the players. So players can choose to raid together or alone, go on quests together or alone, or they can just build a clan. So that's up to you. Loot. One, you have to find buildings, abandoned and homes, abandoned homes, SCP facilities or SCP containment centers. These are where you find like crazy items, crazy weapons, crazy armor and stuff like that, and also find myths. With myths are like creatures and stuff like that that you can actually basically capture and have them as your companion. So SCP facilities and containment centers are good places to go. Just want to give y'all that. And you can find rare loot, or you can just kill other players, take theirs, and that's there. But what you want to do is make sure you find food, keep food on you, and keep water on you, or soda, whatever the case may be, whatever you feel like having your player to drink, and to keep yourself alive while you're on these conquests. You don't want to die and lose your gear due to health. Due to health as well, hunger and thirst. So that would suck. So when you make it back to your base or your home, depending on where you build your base at, you are safe from the world. Okay, so basically first you want to make sure that you go out on quests and go out on raids. You want to loot, and also you want to make sure you be aware of the threats that's out there. All right, so next you want to build your base. All right, so there are two types of bases inside of the server. One, you got the server built bases, which is real estate houses that can be purchased with real world money or earned hidden credits. And these bases cannot be destroyed or invaded. All right, so that means these things protect people, items, and stuff like that. Bases that are built by players can be destroyed, raided, and invaded, and they decay over time if they're not taken care of. So be careful where you place your base. Your bases are basically like your safe houses. All right. Now, I want you to also know that certain bases have, depending on like the ones that can be purchased with real earned money and hidden credits, come with secret missions and have resources on these planets and stuff like that, these places that people can't go to unless they're invited to go to, or they just own one of these things. So secret missions will have hidden resources that you cannot purchase nowhere in the game, or you can't find nowhere in the game as well. All right. So, and then the last gameplay loop is buying and selling. So when you are low on supplies and you need to go on another conquest, you want to make sure that you go visit the stores. Visit the stores, sell what you don't need, buy what you do need, make sure all your items and weapons and armor is prepared up, and then you go into your conquest. Now, I want you to understand that this is not Call of Duty. You cannot do a run and gun inside of this game. Every shot and every time you get into a melee combat, all that stuff counts, because things they decay over time. So you want to make sure you take care of your items, make sure you take care of everything you need to do. All right, make sure you eat as well, prepare your foods and stuff like that, learn some recipes inside of the game. All these things are gameplay loops inside of the game. Next, here's some gameplay mechanics that you need to know about. I'm gonna tell you what's working in the game, what's inside of the game, and what is broken inside of the game, and what is what we're working on to get towards. All right, so right now these are the gameplay mechanics that we have of right now that we're putting inside of the game, or that's inside of the game. And some of these things are broken. All right, so let's get into it. We got crafting, that's working inside of the game. We got looting, that's working inside of the game. We got first person and third person view, that's working inside of the game. We got cooking, that's working inside of the game. Learning skills and recipes by like watching TV, reading books and stuff like that, that's working inside of the game. Action melee combat, janky as hell, but it's working inside of the game. We're working on that right now. Building system, that's working inside the game. Farming and harvesting, working inside the game. Fishing, working, but it's broken. So we're actually, you know, cleaning that code up. Mining, working inside the game. Driving, yesterday it was broken. It was working inside the game, then it got broke because of UE5, and then now it's working inside of the game. Mounts, working inside the game. AI companion, broken. Fixing that right now, but it's inside of the game. Ranks, not inside of the game. We're still working on that. We don't even know the names of the ranks or whatever the case may be. Skills you're gonna learn. Rewards, not inside of the game. We don't know what the hell that's gonna be yet. Business ownership, working inside the game. Base building, working inside the game. Clan building, working inside the game. Tactical chess, what we used to be, where we coming from, the remodel of. We're gonna actually write a love story too. Our first idea was what Myths was supposed to be. We're actually going to put that inside of the game as a mini game where you guys can actually play that game inside of here. That's not working. I actually had to build that, but that's going to be inside of the game. Customization, working inside of the game. Pet ownership, working inside of the game. Buy, trading, and selling, working inside of the game. Rental, buying, and selling property, not inside of the game yet. All right, so these are the gameplay mechanics that's inside of the game or not inside of the game or just broken. All right, so these are some of the things. If you have ideas that you would like for us to put in it, if it's feasible, we'll put inside of the game. And right here, so this is right now, as of right now, this is what the game is going to be. All right, so let's get into the market. The fun part here is for the investors. This is the game that you guys will want to play. So it's like the stock market. Let's get into that. All right, so right here is just the prototype. All right, so right here, I want you to just to give you an example of how it works. So this will be like the news. All right, this will be the news, something that players, even myself, everybody should always go to the website. I'll give you an update when the website is finished. And check this, okay? It will be in HMTV. Make sure you check what's going on in the world. This right here will let you know what's going on in the world. Right here is the resource sheet of investors, but everybody get to check it out. But this is the market where investors will buy from us. Okay, so $4.99, $4 real earned currency, $4.99 will give one store a box of 9mm Markov ammo. All right, so now, how it works is if we do not have the resources, as you see, we was already starting out at need, right? We're gonna play along, role play with you guys. That's basically what this is. If you see this right here, we can't create. That means this item will not be put into the game for the next month. All right, so the next cycle we're gonna call it, which is the months. Every month is gonna be a different cycle. So this right here won't be in the game. So if you see this, you come here and you see we can't create. That means that the economy is out of 9mm bullets. All right, that means so if there are 9mm bullets inside of the game, if you find them inside of the NPCs and stuff like that, or if a store have them, that means store owners can boost the price up on 9mm bullets, whatever the price they want to sell it at. They don't have to sell it for this right here. Right here, I wouldn't recommend that you guys actually who own businesses sell y'all bullets for these prices when it making sense. So I'll explain that in a second. So if you see this right here, we have too many of it. That means we're trying to get rid of these things, and business owners aren't buying this from us right here. So it's just like an actual real economy. Okay, so here is where the resources part, and this is why you want to own a mining company, a lumber company, a farming company. You want to own these type of companies because we need those resources. And this is all right here plays into our burning mechanism, so things won't get super inflated inside of the game. All right, so this plays along with all that right here. We buy the NFTs back from you guys. Okay, so these are the NFTs. All the items are NFTs inside of the game. So we buy them from you instead of you buying them from us. All right, we buy them and we burn them. Okay, so we will need these things. So for us to create 9mm so for us to fill up one store with 40 boxes of 9mm Markov ammo, we would need metal bars, scrap, old coins, and not chicken eggs. Why the hell is this here? All right, so yeah, these things, we'll need these things: metal bars, scrap, old coins. Okay, and how do you get scrap? So you can mine for metal bars, or you can find metal bars out there, but how do you get scrap? Players have to go get scrap, so that means store owners will have to buy scrap from players. Okay, so this gives players reasons to make money. Okay, old coins also are only found by players. So that means players go out there and they find old coins and scrap, and it gives them a reason to come and sell these items that's completely useless unless they use them for crafting. But other than that, yeah, they can just take these useless items and then sell them to the stores, and then the store sell them to us, and then we create these things out of here. Okay, so here are all the things that's subjective to change these numbers, but this is actually what it takes to actually create the ammo here. Okay, so right here we need five metal bars, 6 pieces of scrap, and 4 old coins to create 1 box of ammo. Okay, and 1 box for 1 store. Oh, I mean not 1 box ammo, but one one package for 1 store. So the inventory, one person pays, when an investor pays $4.99. That store gets so they basically pay for it and they select what store that they own, and that store will get filled with 40 boxes of ammo right there. Okay, so they can do that as many times as they want, but right here is there, so they can, how that works. Packed chicken. You do have to prepare your food, which means you got to look at the recipe on how to make chicken on this, well, different types of food, but chicken is for an example. All right, so you can own a grocery store as well inside of here, and packed chicken is what we will give to the grocery store. So as you can see, we have that as need as well. For us to make packed chicken, to pack the chicken up, you see inside of like Walmart and stuff like that, we need chicken raw meat. And for us to make 1 box of packed chicken for the store, which comes to 40, that we sell for $2.99, we would need 10 raw chicken meat. All right, so that's that side. That's for the investors to buy from us, and this is basically how our monetization works. All right, so this is how we will be able to keep it going inside of the game, by the investors helping us, because these guys are here for money. Again, so let's say there's gonna be I almost forgot this. Let me just say this: there's gonna be tons of items here, so over 100, over 200 items, and then when the game comes out, it's gonna be multiple, like probably gonna be like 500 items here. But they're gonna be different types of ammo, armor, all types of things in here. So you guys be able to check this thing right here and see the prices. Where prices go up and down for supply and demand. What's popular, what people are looking for, what people want inside of the game. The prices will go up on the price sheet of ours and the buying sheet of theirs. I'll show that in a second. All right, so just remember that. Okay, so you want to make sure you always check this, investors, before you come and buy anything for your business. Make sure you check, stay in the market, pay attention to what's going on in the world. Here you will see this is going to be this change. This is supposed to be news right here. This is the news for you guys. This is actually supposed to say news. Okay, my keyboard is down. Okay, there you go, it's on now. This is supposed to say news right here. All right, so this right here is the news. So this will always change. So you will see what's going on. So let's just say that we have an overinflated market of chicken, right? And we need to burn chicken, right? So what we need to do is we'll type in here and say randomly, like a random event happened, and say chicken got a disease, and the chicken that's out there has a disease, and that will crash the price of the chicken. And then this chicken, this right here will go down in price and stuff like that. So chicken would be sold much less, all right? Or we'll buy chicken at much less. So that will happen through time. So just check this right here to see the news, what's going on in the world of Magi Wealth. All right, so let's go inside of the resource price sheet. So this is what we buy from you. This is how much we pay you guys when you guys are bringing resources. This is only for people that hold keys. If you have a key, you are able to sell your resources directly to us. Okay. Now, I also want to put this here. When you buy resources from us, they'll only go to your store. So if you have a key and you buy resources like 9mm ammo, it will not go into your inventory. You will have to have an armory where you will be able to find that stuff. You'll be able to buy from your own store, but you won't be able to buy armor and stuff like that, different types of armors that can't be found inside of the game, and then say, hey, I got this armor I'm wearing. No, you have to have a store. That right there will be play to win, and we don't want pay to win to be a thing. So that's how the system works. Okay. All right, so here again, you see the news right here. News will be a reason why things are either up in price or down in price. Okay, so just like as in real life, you want to make sure you check in the news in real life and make sure you know what's going on outside and outside this game, and you want to make sure you check on the news in this game to see what's going on inside this game. So right here are the items. Again, it's going to be hundreds of items inside of the game that we will be purchasing from people that have keys. So let's just say that scrap is going for 2 cents at the moment. Right now it's going for 2 cents. Chicken raw meat was going for 5 cents. Actual real money. This is real cash that we're buying from you guys. We're using to buy for you guys. Cow raw meat 10 cents, wood 50 cents, chipsets, motherboards and things, certain items you'll see. These are the things that we will use to create armor, weapons, and stuff like that inside of the game. So like I said, the development company, we will actually be playing the game with you guys. We'll be a part of the game with you guys. Okay. Chipsets $3, motherboards $5, metal bars $2, chicken eggs 8 cents, golden chicken eggs $10. So these things will be very rare to find. If the ones that have high prices will be very rare to find, but when you find it, it will be like, whoa, I found a motherboard, I found a metal bar, I found a golden chicken egg. There will be other items that have high prices as well, and it'll be exciting to find these things because you just hit jackpot. I get to sell this to a store if you don't have a key, or if you do have a key, I get to sell this directly to the market and make money right there. All right, so that's basically how the play and earn system work inside of the game. That's how the scholarship work inside of the game, and this is the market. We're working on this right now. Make sure y'all guys pay attention to this. This is very exciting for me. I think that this is going to be very exciting for everybody, the investors, people that don't even play video games will be able to just go in here and just have fun, because it's going to be like actual real life where you see what's going on in the world and everything, checking the stocks. We're going to have a stock chart as well that's going to be built. You get to see what's going on, checking stocks. So if you got a bunch of wood and stuff like that, you get to see how much it's going for at the moment. And all the type of things like that, what's going on in the world, that when different parts of the world is going to war, that will affect things and stuff like that. You'll see. All right, so if you have any questions, make sure you contact me in Telegram. I am very active in Telegram. I don't use Discord that much, but I'm very active in Telegram. You come in Discord. If you do mention me in Discord, I will come in there and talk to you. But I talk to everybody, show everybody love. If you like the video, dislike it. Just get the video out there, share it, tell your friends. This right here is basically one of the things you want to invest in, because what I'm saying for those investors, this is definitely going to be one of the, if not the most sustainable economies inside of the play to earn model. Another thing, what's going on in the world when it comes to the crashes and stuff like that, I am literally building this for the bear market, where when it comes to the bull run, we're going to the moon. So I'm literally building this based on the market right now. This is definitely a good investment for you guys. If you are a gamer and you don't want to invest, that's fine too. Just come and support the cause. Pay attention to how development comes and stuff like that. Investors, if you're looking for money, this is definitely the play to earn model that you guys are looking for, that you don't have to worry about your investment just going depleting out of nowhere, whatever the case may be. We are focused on the number one thing, and that is gamers playing the game. Investors, please understand that when y'all invest in the play to earn models, make sure that the game is playable, which means that people aren't going to get bored, because people have to come into the economy for it to actually keep you guys happy and stuff like that. So we're actually making sure we tackle all of those things, which is why we haven't rushed the game out and try to make some money. You would making sure that everything, all our basically our pieces are set on the board before we actually even reveal ourselves to the world and stuff like that, because we don't want everybody to come, billions of dollars come into the economy, and we're not ready, or whatever the case may be. We don't want to do that, and we don't want to take advantage of people and stuff like that. We want to make sure everything is where it needs to be, and we're getting there as you see, we're getting there right now. So we will be ready for the world as these videos come out. All right, so again, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you like it. If you dislike it, share the video, get it out to your friends, and yeah, if you want to talk to me, you know where I'm at, Telegram. I'm out of here.